All right, this is a quick maintenance video on the Em-1010. We're just gonna show real quick where we're gonna put the sewing oil. This is just your basic oil that came with the machine, or after you run out, you're just gonna go to Amazon and you're gonna buy regular sewing oil for sewing machines. You might not find it on their embroidery machines, just buy the one on their sewing machines. It is the same type of oil. The first spot that you wanna put on is gonna be here on the bobbin area. We're gonna take out the bobbin and we're gonna put on the bobbin area. We're gonna put it as if it was a clock. We're gonna put it on the 7 o'clock position. We're just gonna put a few little drops here in this area on the 7 o'clock position. Then, well, this one you wanna do it daily before you start production, and then you wanna do it every 2 to 3 hours as the machine is running. So for example, if you have a design that is 4 hours long, you wanna stop 2 hours, put a little bit of oil here, and then continue. Then the one right here on top of the needle plate, we also wanna put a little bit of oil here as well. We wanna put like 2 drops. Always you wanna put like around 2 drops. This one is gonna be daily. This is not gonna be this one is gonna be daily, and as well as this one, we're also gonna put it every 2 to 3 hours. Because it's the same, basically the same area. We're oiling the sewing arm that is gonna be spinning constantly. So every 2 to 3 hours on these two. Then as we move up, we wanna do the needles. And this machine is a little bit harder to do the needles because we need to get in between the plastics right here. And we're trying to reach the spring that hold the needle bars. So through here, you might wanna get a better applicator than this one. So we're just gonna get in there and then we're just gonna let a few drops drop through the springs, and then it's just gonna fall down through the springs on the needle bars. And you wanna do that on each of the needles. This one you can do it every couple of days. You can do it daily. If you use the machine a lot, do it daily. If you don't use it that much, do it every couple of days. These two are the most important ones that you want to do daily. The needle, not so much, but do it every couple of days. That's it for the oiling spots. We also want to do the reciprocator, but to reach the reciprocator, we're gonna go either to the needle 1 or needle 10. On this machine, it's a little bit harder to reach. We want to get through here. Right in here, there's gonna be a little crease, and then there's gonna be a little hole inside here. So we're just letting a few drops fall in there, and that is gonna reach the reciprocator and the shaft of the reciprocator that is standing upright. Like I said, I would recommend a better applicator for oil than this. This one is a little bit too thick. I've seen people use a little syringe that you can get on Amazon. That will be better. And while we're here, will you notice that there's this bar where the head moves left and right? This spot right here, you want to grease it with white lithium grease once a month. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, not once a month. Whenever it dries up, like right now here, this is pretty dry. This machine will need some white lithium grease. That is gonna dry every maybe 6 months or so. Now, to reach that, you go to needle 1. So if you want to reach the other bar, you will move the machine to needle 10. And that's going to show you the other bar on this side. It's also going to give you, you're not going to be able to reach the reciprocator from here because there's like a fall. There's like a little concave area right here that is not going to let you get to it. So you have to do it from needle 1. But from here, you can do this side of the bar. Then after you do that, you want to move, you want to do the little pegs that are behind the head that are going to be right here. These little pegs, they spin, and you want to put white lithium grease in between them. You don't want to put on top of them or underneath or on top of here. You want to put in between, because this is what moves the head from needle to needle. From here you only have access to 2, but if you remove this left side cover, then you have access to a few more. And if you remove the right side cover, then you have access to some more on this side after you move it to needle 10. So, but then again, that's grease. You only have to worry about it when it dries up every 6 months or so. So when it's time, when you see it dried here, it's probably dry in the back of the head as well. Then remove the left side cover, the right side covers, and then you can grease up the back of the head. The oiling, you want to do it every 2 to 3 hours, and you want to do the needles daily. The reciprocator, you want to do that one weekly. The one that you reach from here, you want to do that one weekly.